Well, Alan, must be a really satisfying victory for you there again, coming back from 2-0 down, but it was a game changer with the sending off.
It was. I thought we started the game really, really well, and we were a dominant team for probably half an hour, and then we lost a goal for a set piece, and it obviously gives Ayr a big lift, and then we make a clumsy mistake for the second goal as well. So it looked as though we were really going to be under pressure. It was going to be a hard game for us, but we were lucky enough to get that goal just before half time.
Yes, and again Michael Moffat there slotting in. He seems to like to score against Ayr.
Especially recently, the last couple of games. But I think once we get that goal at half time, the sending off, it put us in the front foot, and we went on obviously to win the game and get the goals we needed.
Now the ball that you had in the net as well from a distant shot that came out, now how did you see that when it was given as offside? What do you think happened?
It's hard to tell, but you can see why the referees gave it, because he's probably put the keeper off just with ducking, so he's probably been in the keeper's road.
That was Joe Cardle in there at that point.
So, yeah.
Now, how are you going to deal with that goal for Joe Cardle? Does very well, lovely ball through into the middle, gives him a straight run in, takes a little chip past the keeper. Who scored?
Well, it's definitely Joe. We're going to give it to Joe, but credit to our players. I thought they've done really, really well. Second half playing against 10 men, it's really difficult sometimes. We proved that down at Somerset before. You can frustrate teams and obviously break on them, but we were really well organised and we were patient and obviously got the goals we needed.
I think anyone watching this game can see the quality of this division, and now I know Ayr have slipped back a bit. You've got Peterhead in your tail as well now.
It is. No, there's a lot of we're under a lot of pressure with the teams below us. Ayr are a quality team, good players throughout their team, so it was a massive result for us today. But come the end of the season, I'm sure Ayr will be challenging at the top.
Well, Ian, a really disappointing result, but a good performance by the team in general. In the first half, they looked the business. Changing point?
Well, I mean, I talked to the written media there, and I'm not going to talk about some of the decisions in the game. Suffice to say, they all went against us. I was really proud of the players today, exceptionally proud of them and their supporters, and a lot of really good performances. You know, at 2-0, you know, I will talk about one. Craig Moore, he got booked. It was a penalty. You know, it's a penalty, and that makes it 3-0. So it's just hugely disappointing. And the most disappointing thing in the second half, Dunfermline, we never cut us open. You know, Greg Fleming hasn't had one save to make. You know, and they scored. The first one was deflected off Nicky. The second one, ball accounts, had 2 deflections on it. So you know what? It's just one of those days. But the worrying thing for me is, you know, we keep getting players back, and then we keep losing them. You know, Jamie might be injured now. We'll need to have a look at that. And obviously Brian's red card, which we'll need to look at and see whether it was a genuine handball. So just really disappointed for everybody with our club, because we were terrific today, and in Alan Forrest with a player that was, I mean, head and shoulders above anybody else on the pitch.
I think that he became the United Media Man of the Match for today as well. He was spectacular, dribbling well, held the ball, seemed to have a great sense of where other players were as well.
Yeah, I mean, he was truly outstanding, and you know, augurs well for the future. And we've just got to concentrate really hard on getting everybody fit and finish the season really strongly. We're not giving up on anything yet, particularly when we can play like that. Just very, very disappointed for the players, very proud of them, but very disappointed for them and for our fans.
Probably not the game you wanted to bring him back in, but Paddy Boyle there came back on and seemed to do very well once he came back on.
He's fine, he just needs, I mean, it's the big difference I suppose to the chairman about it full-time and part-time. He's getting players back. I mean, Paddy trained a bit on Tuesday and did the full session on Thursday, but he'd been out for 6-7 weeks. So it's hard to get them back really ready, raring to go. But that'll do him the world of good today. We've got a good week, 2 days training this week, and hopefully be right for next Saturday.